Hi guys, it's Mr. Holding here, and this is a quick video explaining how to write the formula for an ionic compound, which is when we lose or gain electrons, obviously. So the example we're going to look at is calcium phosphate. This one's a little bit tricky because the phosphate isn't just a simple element. It in itself is a molecular ion. Okay, so the first step we want to do is determine the electrovalency of the ions. Okay, so we've got calcium here. All right, so if we look at that, calcium wants to lose 2 electrons, so you end up with a situation where it's an ion Ca2+. Okay, whereas the phosphate, right, the phosphate needs to gain 3 electrons, so it is going to be PO4, which is the molecular formula for phosphate, and then it's 3 minus. Okay, so we've determined the electrovalency. Alright, so this one's going to be +2, this one's going to be 3 minus. So the next step in this is to determine the ratio required in order to achieve electrical neutrality. So remember that in a compound, it needs to be electrically neutral. Okay, so we want to have these in a ratio so that they add up to 0. Okay, in order to do that, this is +2 and this is 3 minus. We're going to need 3 of these, alright, for every 2 of these to be able to do that. Okay, so the ratio of this has to be is going to have to be 2 calciums to 3 phosphate groups. So the final step in the process is actually writing the formula for the compound, whilst using the ratio numbers as subscripts. So calcium, we need 3. Okay, so it's Ca3, and then the phosphate, because it's a molecular, we want to put that in brackets. So PO4, and then we write the subscripts outside the brackets. Okay, so we need 2 of those. Okay, so that says we've got 3 calciums and 2 for every 2 phosphate groups there, and overall we have an electrically neutral compound. Okay, so that's how you write the formula for an ionic compound, where there's give and take of electrons. I hope you found this helpful.